Hi, this is Joe again with another review. For the sake of this video, we're going to be discussing the 1973 film, The Paper Chase, starring Timothy Barnes and John Houseman, John Houseman, and Lindsay Wagner. Of course, this film also starred a television show that aired on PBS with the same name, The Paper Chase. Of course, this movie is another school movie, which is appropriate for kids going back to school this week in New York City. So I think it's appropriate to discuss another school movie. But this one is pretty, I would say it's pretty dull. The only real great performance in this movie was by John Houseman as the law professor. But of course, the movie The Paper Chase, I mentioned, follows a group of first-year law students, and I don't say what. I think it was from the Harvard Law School, I believe. And the main student name is Hoy, and that name was Hoy. Timothy Barnes was dating Lindsay Wagner in this movie, and he finds out later on that Lindsay Wagner's character was the daughter, or married daughter, of the John Houseman's character. He's dating his law professor's daughter. Of course, this movie is, it's like I said, it's a stereotypical plot following the plot of the first year law school students. And John Houseman plays one of the law professors, and he gave a great performance. And you couldn't get a much better performance than John Houseman in this movie. You can't get a better performance out of that. And of course, to see Lindsay Wagner in a role without her running in slow motion with the bionic woman sound effects, it's pretty fun to see her in a different role other than playing bionic woman. I always had a crush on Lindsay Wagner, and to play more of an adult role, and then having sex with somebody is pretty. Laying in bed, you see it from here up. You don't see anything, but it's kind of fun to see you in bed with a guy, because you didn't see it in Bionic Woman on a television show. You really didn't see that, but it's fun. It's just fun to see her in another role. Of course, it also shows, and this movie also shows how hard it is being a law student, and how much pressure the law professors put on the students. And there's a couple of times when one student attempted suicide in this film. A couple other students dropped out because they couldn't deal with the pressure anymore, and the workload, the study load, and all that type of thing. And it does show the harder side of going to school and trying to have a relationship with someone outside the classroom. It's really, really hard, and it shows that in this film. And of course, the Timothy Barnes character tries to find out more of his professor and why he is so cruel to the students and stuff like. Why is he so intimidating? And then he gets his notes, John Houseman's notes. He actually breaks into the law library trying to get his notes. It's kind of like the Watergate break-in, and it was appropriate for the time because the movie came out in 1973, a year after the Watergate break-in, and it's really funny to see the type of a scene going on. But the ending of the movie is what I didn't like. The end of the movie is when the first year is finally over, and he gets his grades, and all he did was he makes a paper airplane out of his grades and just flies it flies the airplane into the water, into the ocean, without even looking at him. I'm like, what the hell? I mean, that's how it ends. But to me, the real funny part of this whole movie was when Hoy, Timothy Barnes' character, another character in the movie, Besides, they couldn't put up with all the people pestering them because they're trying to study for the finals and other people pestering for the notes and all that type of thing. So what they did was they decided to go to a local hotel. They rented the room out, and the two of them were constantly studying like non-stop all weekend. And people were coming, but people from the hotel, like the maids, and said, "Get out here! Don't disturb us." And said, "Oh," and they talk about murder cases. Look up in law books about murder cases and stuff. And the maids were wondering what the hell is going on. The hotel manager was wondering what's going on. And because they won't let anybody in to bother them, the maids to clean up the room or whatever, the manager decides to get even with these two guys because he wants these two guys out of the room. And he banned room service, cut off room service to the room, cut off the phone service to the room, cut off the water to the room in the bathroom. And so what they did was they called up the managers, never talked to the manager. They said, "Look, if you don't put the water back on, we're going to sue. And we're going to file all kinds of lawsuits against the hotel, and from the press, from the local news, whatever, what you guys are doing. Because all we're doing here is studying. We're not doing anything illegal in here. But if you want, we're also going to mention to the media that you are using us to push drugs off those people." So as soon as you manage all that stuff, then they put the water back on. That was really just the real funniest moment of the whole movie, in my opinion. But other than that, this movie was pretty dull, in my opinion. The performances were good. I'm not knocking any of the performances in this movie. It says that the story, the substance of the story is like a stereotypical story for a movie like this, where you have just to cover the first year law school students for one whole school year. And it's like so much stuff was like padded out, like the relationship between Timothy Bunt's character and Lindsay Wagner. And even though they had good on-screen chemistry there and stuff, I thought that plot didn't really go that much anywhere. And all the stuff with the shenanigans going on with the law professor trying to get professor knows, trying to find out more about the professor, trying to find out what's to pass all the tests, all the pressure of being in law school and all this reading, all the studying, all this research and stuff. It's like how much of it can. I felt like the story was maybe a little bit too padded out for this film, but it's just short enough that that type of thing that won't bother you so much. If it was a half hour longer, you can say they padded it out more. But to me, it was just too long. And I thought it was too dull, the Paper Chase film. Like I said, the whole movie is John Houseman's performance in this movie. He made the movie watchable for me. Other than that, it's just pretty dull. So that's my review of the movie The Paper Chase. Please click on the video, please rate it, feel free to comment on it. Please subscribe to my channel, please forward this video to your Facebook pages. You can check out all my reviews and on my YouTube channel at rowdyc.com, that's all WDY, and that's c.com, that's the homepage of my reviewer, Chris Lee Moore, and please check out all of his videos on his website. Thanks for watching, and catch you next time.